Excellent. Excellent. So we're recording, we're rocking and rolling. So make sure for the persons who are going to miss the call, because I believe this call will be a call that's going to be maxed out. Make sure you take this little 2 minutes and invite every single person that you can onto the call. I know we have some persons from all across the world, Germany. Feel free to drop in the message box where you're calling in from, where you're shining in from. I know we have a whole lot of Caribbean members, definitely a part of this call. I'm so excited this evening. You have no idea. I'm going to present to you guys a young man with a plan. I definitely believe he has a plan. Hello from Sweden. Hello, Nico. The guy and the young man that I'll be introducing to us all, who we'll be having the opportunity to listen to and to speak with, Mr. Stefan Liback. Let me let you guys know something. This was the first person I met in one life, internationally, technically. What I mean is, when I started looking for videos, the first thing that I did when I got involved in this company was want to see the compensation plan. And he had an amazing video session, a kind of home done something. I mean, that was the training session that set the brain correct and put me on the path to run brisk, hard, and breathless regarding building the organization. And I met him in Bangkok. At that time, of course, he don't know who the hell I am. He has so many fans. He's one of the #1 leaders in the entire globe regarding the whole world of One Life and in MLM, period. He has a long, extensive history that he will get into. But what I can tell you is when I first saw him on this training, he mesmerized me with the simplicity he brought across the information with. And I was able to use that to start building my organization, and that propelled me to the diamond rank, and I believe definitely we're going to grow to bigger ranks than that. I am so humble to have this young man to be a part of this call. It's really like a fan. I'm such a big fan of Mr. Stefan Liback. I mean, like literally a fan. I mean, I look up to him. He's one of the greatest mentors that we could have in the business. He's all heart, all about the people. There's another question about integrity when it comes to him. He shoots straight and he doesn't mix words. I'm just hoping that he don't use any of this European language. You know, they tend to use a little a little sauce in their words. I know he's very transparent, so I know he's gonna release information upon us. But one of the things I really want him to do is touch on some of the history, because I know Trinidadians, let me speak for the Caribbean people, but Trinidadians in particular, they are very, what's the polite way to say mako-ish? Mako. They like the mako. I can't say polite, you know how it is. We like the mako. So he's gonna touch on some of the history of how he has been involved in this company from, I mean, like very early. I don't want, early is not a justifiable word, just word. Let me just say he's been around from all long, according to the Jamaicans, from 19 all long. That's how long he's been around. He's been around a long time, and it seems like a journey. He has seen every up, every down. He has seen all the nooks and crannies, and he's still here. We fall under the umbrella of ODT Caribbean. He's one of the pioneering leaders of ODT. The whole sign, maybe he might even talk about this whole concept. They are the ones who created this whole phenomenon that everybody do. It's so hard to take a family picture without you going like this. They created an epidemic with this whole One Life organization, man. So I want to bring to the front, as I unmute his mic, I want to bring to the front, as he probably unmutes his, shows his video. There you go. I want to bring to the front a real friend, a brother of mine, a mentor, a colleague I look up to, a GLG Inner Circle member, great responsibilities on his shoulder. So many people believe in this organization because they believe in my friend, Mr. Stefan Liback. How are you doing, Pleasant? Good morning on your side of the world, sir.
Hi. Thank you for your kind words. Here it is now morning. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. And this is usually one of the luxuries that I take, that I usually don't get up at 8 o'clock. So I'm only getting up for you guys.
Well,
That was one of my reasons back in 2000 when I was introduced to network marketing. I didn't even know the term network marketing then, but somebody came in, they draw something on a paper for me, you know, and I was falling in love directly. My only concern when I saw one on the left, one on the right was, when is the whole world going to be involved, and it's going to be, you know, like not possible to grow it anymore. And that was actually my reason, because I have to be really straight with it. I don't particularly like mornings, okay? It's not something that I, you know, or actually I like my mornings, but they're usually around 10 a.m., okay? So my particular day is usually starting with, you know, coffee. That's, you know, coffee, and, you know, and then I start with the phone and I go through the messages. That I always mute my phone in the night. That is also another luxury. So it goes on flight mode. And then when I open, it comes a few hundred messages. Okay. And yeah, that's one of my reasons for being involved in network marketing, is that you can actually choose when you work, with whom you work, and wherever you want to work. So that is one of my biggest reasons for being involved. And the really biggest reason in it is that we are in an extraordinary industry. And I hope you guys can appreciate that. And you should take a moment to think about it, because most businesses that you can be involved in, if it's then a job also, or whatever it is, it means that somebody has to lose in order for you to win. Yes. And this is something that I think that we need to appreciate more and really, really, you know, enhance, because the only way of really, really succeeding long term in network marketing is to directly, as soon as possible from the start, switch your thinking. Because it is not normal that you are in an industry where you need to help people win in order for you to win. So this is something that, you know, when people come and they see network marketing, they get it totally mixed up and wrong. And that's why many people don't succeed, because they think that they should go out and convince people to join their business. Okay? And this is totally wrong, because that's not what it's all about. You have to get people to understand that this is a win-win business all the way through.
Yes.
So it's not for them to join your business in order for you to succeed. No, it is for them to start their business in order for them to succeed, that you're going to help them with, and you will win automatically.
It's a beautiful plan.
It is a really, really, really different way of thinking, but it is one of the first things you need to get around in order to succeed long term. My history when I got started in the year of 2000, obviously that was not one life or one coin, because we didn't exist.
Okay. Cryptocurrency wasn't even thought of.
No, it wasn't. And it was very different, because back in the days when I got started, then we didn't have internet registrations even the first weeks when I was involved. This was in the time when the industry evolved very fast. So a few weeks, or actually was it a few months later, we got the back office online and all of these kind of things. But I didn't understand the industry when I got started. So I didn't understand what it was all about. And it's all about, you heard it probably a million trillion times already if you've been involved for a while, and that's duplication. Okay? So it's all about the duplication. So you should never do anything that you couldn't see yourself doing long term. Maybe this one sounds a little bit difficult, but no, keep it simple. It shouldn't be, you know, too difficult. It shouldn't be, you shouldn't maybe even, remember, this is my personal opinions. You don't need to listen to me, okay? This is one of the first things. You should only listen to me if you find something that you like. Okay, something that you know, think that, okay, makes sense. Maybe it's worth a try and so on. And I did this in the beginning also, but what I found out very fast then was that, unfortunately for me then in the beginning, I wasn't a very good listener. I was more of, you know, my own way and so on. I thought, you know, it's not, maybe it doesn't really work like that. And my business grew very fast when I started, you know. I think the first 26 people, I think it was, that I spoke to, one said no.
Wow.
And why? Because I had the belief. I had the belief that I had my reality was, like I said before, that, oh man, you know, everybody going to join this business. Now it's only about how fast can I do this one because everybody going to join. How hard can it be? One on the left, one on the right. For me, it was clear. Okay. Then I found out after a while that, oh, maybe, you know, the other people didn't really get it the same way I did. I think this one is something that somebody for sure in this call have had a similar experience.
Yes.
That they see this, somebody is drawing for them, you know, one on the left, one on the right, or whatever it is. How hard can it be? And that was exactly, you know, my mindset when I got started. So I went out recruiting people. Okay. So I convinced people that this was a good idea, sign up here. But I didn't understand that, you know, that, oh, these people will need some training. These people will need some help. These people will need some coaching. These people will need a lot more than I needed because I was self-driven. I had a goal, what I wanted to achieve. And how many times have you heard this, that people say on the stage or that is coaching and so on, you need to make a plan. Have you heard it before, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The before solution. The problem with this is that most people have never, ever made a plan. Okay? So we expect people to do something without our help that they've never been doing before in their whole entire life.
Correct. Wisdom. Wow.
Because people are told on a daily basis, all around the week, all around the year, what to do.
Correct.
It's called a schedule. They go to school, yeah?
Yeah.
I guess you guys went to school. Did you plan your school or did somebody else plan it for you?
It was planned for us.
It was planned for you. You started to work. Did you plan when you're going to go to work or did somebody else plan it for you?
They put everything from the time you work, what you do at work, it was all planned for you.
It's Sunday in the Caribbean. I know many people go to church.
Almost the whole Caribbean.
Did you plan when you're going to go to church or did somebody else plan for you when you're going to go to church?
They plan the schedule, when they're going to sing, when they're going to take the offering. They planned it.
So make me one even thing. Tell me one even thing that you normally, as a normal person, plan yourself.
And I think you're heading right down the lines of what we should also mention, because Frank Rick has just left here at the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And I believe you're fully on board with what he's going around, setting a structure and a training and a plan that now we can actually follow because a plan is in place. So I like where you're going with this.
Yeah, it is. This is the before solution normally, because it's something that we don't normally think about also, you know, because when you get started in network marketing, you go through, or anything, not only network marketing, any kind of business that you're doing, you basically go through 4 stages. Okay? It starts with that you don't know that you don't know. This is the first thing. Okay?
Take notes, people. Take notes.
You don't know that you don't know.
Correct.
And this is where everything starts. And it's a 4-piece of journey that will make or break you when you understand this. So every person that you speak to, they don't know that they don't know. So you tell them about a new kind of business that they've never been involved in. It's called network marketing. For them, it might look like a pyramid. Okay? Actually, it's the opposite, because you carry all your people with you. You never succeed if you don't build a balance in it, you know, it will tip over, you know.
True.
So you're carrying its opposite. You're not on top of something. You're carrying it. This is the first thing that you need to get wrapped around. And people don't know that they don't know. So they are making decisions on pre-judgments that they have in their head. Depending on how they were educated, depending on the family, depending on the past experiences and so on. When you say, hey, this paper is white, they're going to have sunglasses on. I call it sunglasses. It's the program in your back of your head. And you say, no, sir, it's not white, it's blue. Okay? Or they have golden sunglasses on. I say, no, sir, it's golden. Okay? Until Somebody helps them to take off the sunglasses and see it as it is.
Correct.
Changing the program in the head. And then they will, either they will be extremely excited. Have you ever had a person that you presented the business for that they say, wow, never seen anything like this, and then they just go like a rocket, and then you try to call them a few hours later or a few days later, and they don't pick up the phone. What happened? They went from they don't know that they don't know to they know that they don't know. And suddenly everything stops. Because now it is a problem, a before solution. How am I going to present the business? Because I don't know anything about this. And this, Jayms, or Clifton or Kelvin, or they can do it, but I can't do it. Because now they know that they don't know.
The paradigm shift is necessary.
And now it's difficult.
Correct.
What will save them is a very simple sentence, that one of the foremost legends in golf, I love golf as a hobby, said, it is funny how luck seems to change with a lot of practice.
I love it. I'm taking note of that. Luck seems to change
It
with
is
a lot of
funny
practice.
how luck seems to change with a lot of practice. So first you start, if you remember when you were a kid, when you started to ride a bicycle, or you have a son or a daughter, you see, they're going to start walking or something. Have you ever seen a baby give up when they don't walk directly?
No, sir.
They just say, oh, I'm a little bit tired of this walking, I'm going to give up. No. Because a baby doesn't have a pre-program in the head.
Correct.
We get programmed along the way. Somebody tells us what is normal. Somebody tells us that you should find a job, because it's secure. Money is the root of all evil.
And that's the exact concept that we'll allude to, and we'll touch on a little bit with the money, with the cryptocurrency concept coming in now. Yes. It goes hand in hand with exactly what you're saying. Somebody all along has told us that this paper money has value.
Yes. I was in Hong Kong a few weeks back, and that is, I like Hong Kong for a few reasons, because they have the balls, pardon my choice of words, they have the balls to even write on the money that it is a company limited. Okay? And this can open your eyes, because people believe, but the bank is the government and it's this and that. No, ladies and gentlemen, it's companies. It's a business. So there is nothing difference between what we are doing and what they are doing, except for that we have a limited amount that we release for the market, and we are creating usability.
I remember the first time I saw that when I was in Macau, and I saw the different notes, and based on which bank note you had, it had the bank logo on it, because each note is printed by the banks over there and different companies. I said, what?
Yes.
So
that's a cool thing. So let's move on. So now you know that you don't know, and this is the funny thing. You will get to the third phase that is very, very important, and that is that you know. Okay? And there you come with practice. Now you know that you know. So when you get a question about, but what about, One Life or OneCoin or this, that, how do the blockchain work? Is it centralized or decentralized? Or is it really not a pyramid, this MLM network marketing and so on? Then you think, I read somewhere about that. Jayms told me about something like that. What was it he said? Okay, now you move into the stage you know that you know. When the person starts to know that he or she knows what they're talking about, it's not yet fluent, it's like riding a bicycle in the beginning, it's a little bit, goes left, goes right and so on, but you start to get a result. Pardon. In the beginning, when you didn't know that you didn't know, you also can have, like me, I sponsored 26 people, in the first week or two, but I didn't know anything. I was excited.
Yes.
I was excited. And when you're excited, you know, it doesn't really matter how much you know or not. But the reality will hit you when you start getting questions, when you open the internet and somebody states that one life is illegal or whatever it is. Then you need information. You need facts in order to stay positive. When you have the facts and you know that you know, you will again get result. But you don't get result when you know that you don't know. Then you need to lean on your sponsor.
Correct.
Okay?
Correct.
So
Yep.
the sponsor's responsibility, responsorability, I call it.
I like it.
It is our job to take care of our organization. Never ever sponsor anybody into your business that you don't like to work with, okay?
Wow. That's profound.
Never ever. It's not about getting people recruited. It's about sponsoring people. And if you can't share a pizza with them, why would you involve them in your business?
Understood.
Because you're going to be eating with them, sleeping with them. Pardon my language again. You're going to have to go to toilet with them. You're going to have to wipe up the shit that they create because they don't know that they don't know.
Correct.
This is what it's all about. It's about hanging and sticking together. You shouldn't take lightly on when you shake the hand with your new associate in your business and say, hey, I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to help you. We're going to do this together. It's going to be, you're going to have to promise me and I are going to have to promise you that we're going to go through good times and bad times together.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's
That's what it's all about. Because it's a numbers business. Listen, guys. It's a numbers business, MLM. When you get this one around your head, when you start understanding this, you can't fail. You can't fail. I promise you. If you do at least 3 presentations per day, every single day, and you duplicate that, you will have success. There is no other way that it can happen because it's a numbers game.
Yes, sir. I remember.
Because you go from, you don't know that you don't know. Might have some success or not. And then you go to, you know that you don't know. But with practice, like I said, you come into the number 3. You know that you know. And when you know that you know, you have at least 10% to 20% success rate. So if you're speaking then with 10 people, a minimum of 1 will join.
Yes, sir. That's
So,
the lower.
okay, it's very simple, exactly. And that's why I like how Frank preached. We don't come from the same school, but still we come from the same school. The old ways of network marketing system. Okay? It's all about the system. It's all about the action. Nothing else. It is as simple as that. And when you continue, then there are a few people in the game, in every industry, there are a few people that seems to always be successful. They've been in the industry for 20 years, 30 years. They've been on the top in companies 5, 6 times. Or they simply seem to always be on the top, no matter what happens. They are the number 4s. And that is people that they don't know that they know.
Yeah.
It's a process. You start from you don't know that you don't know. You go to you know that you don't know, a very scary stage. Everybody has to pass it. Remember, it's nothing that is exactly for you. No, it's for everyone goes through it. And here that is when you need your sponsor, like I said. You go to, you know that you know. It starts to be easier because it's not just a numbers game. And then you proceed. When you do it enough, you practice again. Practice. Then you go to, you don't know that you know. That is the superstars of any business. Because it seems to just be in them. They don't need to think. They get up in the morning without anybody kicking them up. They have a plan. They're on the run all the time. Even how bad it feels, you know, having a fever or having a flu or whatever it is, they continue. They're up. They're on a mission.
So we call this, so I'm going to stick a pin there as we close this kind of segment off, because there's some terms that you have been using that is real high education. The way they normally put it is the 4 stages of learning.
Yes.
It has unconscious incompetence, conscious incompetence, conscious competence, and unconscious competence.
Exactly.
That's the fancy words for the simple way. That's why we love Stefan Liback. He makes it simple, so you don't got to use all those fancy words, but that's the 4 stages of learning, and that learning is applied to everything. So
Yes.
when he says 3 meetings a day, it keeps poverty away. This was the mantra he started in Panama when he was on stage and he laid out that training. He was in Lisbon, he laid out that training. 3 meetings a day keeps poverty away. And it holds true because there's a law of averages, it's a Sinaloa concept. This business and industry works all across the board.
I love that saying, but I want to change it because I don't like negative words. Okay?
Tell
3
me.
meetings away brings freedom your way.
All right, remix. So you guys heard it here first, the remix version.
It is never ever focus on the problem. Focus on the before solution.
I like it.
You will get what you focus on. If you focus on poverty, you will get poverty. The mind doesn't understand negatives. It understands pictures.
True.
So always when you put a goal, don't put a negative goal, put a positive goal. Freedom. What does freedom mean for you?
3 meetings a day.
Yes, very simple. I don't say that the person that was promoting that one is wrong. No, it's right. But there are things in life that you learn along the way, and that is you get what you think about. If you're reading Napoleon Hill, for an example, if you haven't read it, read it yesterday. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. It was the book that changed my life. And you will get, your brain is just pictures, 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 pictures. The more part of pictures that is displayed in your brain through the day, through the week, through the months is what you get. That's your reality. So if I'm focusing now on, oh, I better stop smoking, I'm going to get what? I'm going to get smoking. The brain doesn't understand negatives. It is simply a display. So you better project positives. So if I say, oh, I would really not like to be, as poor as I am. I'm going to be poor.
Because it keeps you in that mind frame.
Yes. People say that it's always been like this. No, because you're always moving a little bit to the left or to the right. There is nothing static in life. Nothing. It's vibrating all the time. And it's your brain keeping you exactly where you are. Now this one is a little bit over the game maybe for some in the call. But this is what you learn along the ride, that it's true. And this is why Napoleon Hill is the most probably brilliant mind in personal development in all these years, because he got this so long ago. He interviewed, people that was super successful and got to the point to understand that it was only the things residing in their mind that made the difference. Because sometimes, I'm going to tell you guys a story. I don't know if you heard this story before, but it's the best story ever. And when you understand this story, it will make a difference in your life, 100%. So wherever you are right now, wherever you are listening from and so on, that imagine that, I think that if you are listening to this call, for an example, you have an internet connection, you have a device to look on, so things are not really that bad. There are people that have it more bad. Can we agree on that?
Yes, sir.
Okay? We are on a call, we are on a success call and so on, but think it like this. Tomorrow when you wake up on the street, you don't know what happened. Yesterday you think in your brain that you were listening to this success call, and now you are waking up on the street. You're looking, you have the same clothes on, but they look like they're 5 years old, the clothes. Something obviously happened. Your beard has been growing if you are a man, and if you are a woman, you're looking at, long hair, and the nails have been growing. Something happened and it looks like 3 years went by. And you smell of alcohol. And you normally don't drink. Obviously something really, really bad happened. You're looking in the window of a shopping mall, and you look like, whoa, okay, let's not even say the word. It starts with an S. Okay. So you try to get into the shopping mall and they just kick you out because you look like you look. You feel like it was yesterday you were in the call, but something obviously happened. Okay, so would you give up now then and say, oh, you know, I'm in this situation? No, you don't feel like that. It was yesterday you were on this call. How long do you reckon you would get back to what you have today? It wouldn't take long. I think you agree.
Yes,
you
sir.
would find a way to climb back, and your brain would automatically bring you to it. Okay, take another scenario. A billionaire, oil tycoon, you know, just over the night ends up where you are. Okay? Do you think he or she would just give up, or do you think he or she would climb back?
Climb back.
As fast as you climb up from the street. And this is why it is so strange, but it's true, that your mind will decide where you are. You will always be what you most of the time let pass around in your brain.
So this is how you keep your focus on the prize, because
Yes.
left, right, and center, persons
Yes.
move here, move
You
up
need,
and
you
down,
need,
side,
it
this,
doesn't,
that.
it has nothing to do with your surroundings, man. And the sooner you realize that one, because we have a very easy way of explaining away things. People got lucky. You know, oh, this person, you know, he or she was involved in that time and it was so easy, you know, then, you know, today I have this and look, you know, yeah, okay. Do you think I'm going to succeed? No. I find a way of explaining why I am here now. That's how it is. You just decide where you want to go.
Correct.
There is always going to be before solutions around you. Every single day. The more so-called problems you handle, the faster you will grow.
Yes, sir.
That's the only thing it is about. It's only what you want to do. That's the thing that separates the people. Because nobody needs to kick these people in the ass for them to get up in the morning. They get up by themselves.
Correct.
They have a plan. They have a mission. And the plan is not enough, because the plan is only showing you the roadmap to what you need to do, 3 meetings a day. Okay? The fuel you need to get yourself. And the fuel, you will have the more strong fuel, the more feelings you have involved to where you want to go. So you need your why. And it's not enough with, oh, I need some money. No, it needs to be life altering.
It's deeper than that. Correct.
It's deeper than that. And it usually doesn't have anything to do directly with the money. Because you can't love numbers. It's what you can do with the money. Money is only an amplifier of what you already are.
Correct, sir.
If you are a good person, the money will do good. If you're a bad person, the money will do bad. So it's not about the money. It's about what you do with it.
I agree.
So yeah, that's for me. I don't stick around and think about what's going on the side. Is the grass greener on the left or the right? It's not about that.
No, sir.
It's about where you want to go. And you said, yeah, but I'm still here, you know, after all this. Of course I'm here.
But let's make a fair assessment. Let's make a fair assessment, as you said that. But I want to close off on that little segment there that you just shared. I heard it once said like this: luck is a loser's excuse for a winning commitment. So a winner that's committed, that's his luck, because he's committed to the cause and making things happen. I firmly believe you're committed to this cause of bringing awareness to the world of cryptocurrency, the One Academy education, and how impactful it is to people's life. The fact that we marriage it with network marketing is sometimes the greatest asset and attribute, and sometimes the one that hurts it the most as well, because it is a dynamics that we play with. Now, the thing about it is it fair to say that anyone who has been a part of One Life that has been at the top or has made major income, that they have never had this type of income success in their MLM career?
Yeah, that's, I think, very safe to say. it's light years in between, guys. It's usually at least 1-0 after.
Because I know you're a black diamond. Let's just say, for example's sake, that your income fell. Your income would have fell, yes, maybe, it's possible. But the fall that your income fall, wherever it fell to, it is still the top of most other organizations, no matter what.
Yes, it is. No, it's not the top. It is the top. It is. I can guarantee you, if you're looking at these people that are, finding an excuse to, to try something else, I think they got it all wrong. Okay? Because I want to explain to you a little bit what I believe about cryptocurrency and what I see during the journey, so to say. Okay.
Excellent.
Let's analyze the whole cryptocurrency model. Let's analyze a little bit. It was born when? Some people say this and some people, let's say 2008. Okay?
Yes, 2008.
Okay. And nobody really got it, when it went on. And in 2011, we had some bumps and everything. But all this journey until about 2017, I might even say, it was all about one thing and one thing only, and that's mining here.
Yes.
Okay. So people believe that it's about mining something in order to get rich with it. And the same way One Life, One Coin started, it was about the mining here. It still is partly about the mining. But
yes.
What happened in 2017, if I ask you, what happened in 2017 that totally changed the whole industry?
The whole game changer was the Shaker platform. Usability.
Yes, but there is something on the normal cryptocurrency market also. It was the year of the ICOs.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's a fact.
Okay. So what is an ICO then? That is a way of bringing it out on the market to cryptocurrency. And actually, in my opinion, that is what we've been doing basically from day number one. With the packages. We are having a coin offering with different rates and so on through educational packages. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what's happening on the cryptocurrency market in 2016, 2017 is a lot of, pardon my French, BS coming out on the market. A lot of empty things with absolutely no real idea even behind it, or maybe even an idea, but just an idea and no reality.
Correct.
Okay. Now, what is happening right now? It's happening real changes. So 2017 was also the year of utility coins. Okay. Now it's changing again. And now we start talking about security tokens suddenly. Okay? So it's moving over more and more towards being like a stock market, It's going towards regulation. It's going towards this and that. And the only thing that they really start talking about today is usability. What is the usage for that cryptocurrency? So if you're taking Bitcoin for an example, Bitcoin in the year of 2017 was changing a lot. It went more and more towards the global reserve currency.
Yes.
Okay. So people start to understand that, okay, that Bitcoin is maybe not for usability because it's not really developed for it. It is still one of the most secure, cryptocurrencies on the market, but it has its flaws. It only have 21 million coins and so on. And it's only this and that, but it is still a very secure cryptocurrency, and it went towards being a reserve one. So people started accepting that, okay, there might be some other ones needed for usability and merchants. And this is where I see one coin, One Life to be the coin for the merchants. Okay? A
yes.
Usability coin.
Yes.
And this is what we need to focus on. Usability, because this is what makes us different. There is no other cryptocurrency on the market that enhances as much usability as One Life, One Coin. So it isn't about, okay, what is on the left, what is on the right. We are already by far the network that makes the most money. Even if, like you said, it's been up and downs and it's this and that, still the commission we earn from this one is way over what the other top leaders are earning anyway. It's not a question about it. I've seen people leaving. You guys also seen some of your uplines maybe leaving and go to other. But that is because they've been stuck in the mining phase. They look like, oh, the mining's going to run out. We're going to go on the market in October. Oh, what I'm going to do now, the money will stop. No. Ladies and gentlemen, we are evolving. So when these people are running back to point A to join a mining project, and it's not about the mining anymore. If you start looking at the market, the new cryptocurrency is coming out. Did you see that Sweden is just endorsing a cryptocurrency?
Yes.
It happened the day before yesterday.
Yes.
They're basically backing a cryptocurrency. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look at the new cryptocurrencies coming out on the market. It's not about the mining. They're usually pre-mined. They're half centralized, you know, and so on. People already got over that point that it's not about mining. Why would we throw away electricity for mining? It's not about the mining, it's about usability. So either the usability or as an investment. So that is also usability.
Yes, sir.
So we are evolving and we are moving totally towards the merchants and the usability and users. So we need to focus on explaining for people, why should you be involved in this? Yes, because this coin already has 4 million active users and another 10 times probably already registered users. Where do you think this will go once the coin is able to be sent here and there all over and start to be traded on top of having the usability? This is what we're doing. And you guys need to understand this. Your job is to put as many coins in people's wallets as possible.
Yes,
so
sir.
what I do and what I duplicate now is that when you're starting a new person, you send him or her a few coins. Send them 10 coins or send them 20 coins. I don't know. The bigger pack you have yourself is the cheaper you got in hold of your coin. Okay? As simple as that. These are not only for you to save. This is your marketing. This is your marketing, ladies and gentlemen. So when you sit down with a new prospect, you show him or her how to use the coin.
Correct.
You register them a wallet. You register them a position. And you send them over a few coins and you show, okay, let's go and use your coin. When they use this coin, if it's 10 coins or 5 coins or whatever it is, you show them, hey, no, you understand this? You actually pay less with this because you can get in hold of the coin cheaper. You understand?
Fully.
It is as simple as that. So on top of this, we're earning commissions. Yeah? We're earning coins in commission, and we're also earning old fiat money, euros it's called.
Yes.
And this euros and this, okay, that's for you for eat. For eating, for expanding your business and so on. The coins is your marketing tool and the future for your family.
Agree.
So that's how I try to think. As I said before, this is not about being right or wrong. This is just my opinion of everything.
Well, I think your opinion is very valid, sir, because it's safe to say you have been around. How long you have been with the company, Mr. Liback?
I've been since 2015, end of March.
End of March. And the company started 2014.
14, yes.
October.
I was stupid enough to not get involved from the beginning, even if I knew one of the people that was involved from the beginning. I didn't open my eyes. I was involved in other things. I'm a little bit like a racehorse. I go like this. Okay? So, but also remember that it is usually the racehorses that make the most money. It is not the guys that, let's try a little bit left, a little bit right. No. Full steam ahead.
Full steam ahead, Captain. I like how you said that, man.
Full steam ahead, because it is only about action. The 3 meetings a day that will bring the freedom your way.
Fully endorsed, man. So as we're on the topic of usability, I mean, a lot of persons are having questions concerning the DealShaker platform. I believe that there's going to be a meeting sometime soon in Bosnia for GLG members, where the corporate company will be putting on a physical training, and the whole day is going to be about DealShaker and different things that's up and coming. Is there anything you want to share about the improvement that is going to?
As you know, I'm not corporate, so I'm probably not the right person to speak about it. But obviously, I know something's going on, and what I know is going on that the approval of the merchants is going to become much faster. much more flexible. And this is what it's all about, in my opinion. And this is what we've been trying to push from the inner circle, for the simple reason that we don't want to have 60,000 merchants when we go out on the market. We want to have at least 600,000. You agree, yeah?
Correct.
And that is very doable. That is very doable, because I think that each and every person, even on this call, has something that they actually are better at than the neighbor and so on, some specialty. Why not offer it on the Deal Shaker?
That is the key. The key is for everybody to understand that they are a merchant. So I'm happy we having this part of the conversation, because we're going to be looking to close the call in the next 10 to 15 minutes. But we like to keep this mentorship call tight within an hour, so persons could definitely go back and listen to the recording. And the thing about this whole Deal Shaker platform, every single person is a merchant.
Exactly.
Yes. Here's the key.
Exactly.
I sat down today, and I don't know if it's a brainwave. I don't know what they want to call it, but an amazing thought came to mind. You know what One Life, One Academy, and this whole organization really represents to us? It represents to us a do-over. A do-over. What do I mean by a do-over? We all like to say, if I was young again, or if I had this opportunity and I could go back in time with my thinking, and I could go back in time and I knew what I know today, if I went back in this particular era, I would have changed this, I would have done that, I would have done this better. We like to say that. Now regarding our finance, I believe when the mark busts, when I say when the mark busts, I believe when this thing goes global, because OneCoin is preparing for regulations in particular. When the so-called regulations that we don't need, that's another topic, another day. But when these regulations take hold of the whole concept of cryptocurrencies, and every bank have their own or whatever may happen, and we are really mainstream, and we are the #1 cryptocurrency of all, most usability, the one that's tradable the most, the one that has the remittances, has everything working for it. I believe at that point in time, your One Academy education should kick in. It's supposed to protect you from going broke, where you don't go and take your coins and live in a particular manner that makes no sense. So what you need to do is create a stream of coins coming in from now. Create a business that's coming in from now. You need to learn. We have a do-over. There's a time now going forward where we can do over our financial life.
Totally agree. And this is a good point, and one of the main points that you just mentioning, because this is what you guys need to understand, that Deal Shaker today is a marketing platform. Okay? It's a marketing platform where all merchants can attract 3.4 million and growing members to their shop. So it's the best marketing platform ever. But this is evolving like everything else. So once we are hitting the market, it will go from being only a marketing platform to a real merchant usability platform, where coins will be mainly used and not fiat money, and where you will be earning coins from all the deals. And this is very important to understand. And I mentioned something before, 2008, about Bitcoin came out on the market.
Yes.
Okay. We are going out on the market now in October. So if you're looking at the price, what Bitcoin was in 2008 and where it is today, I think we all can agree that it grew a bit, yeah? Okay. So when we go out on the market, now in October, there will be people that haven't understood the concept of all that will sell. Okay. They will sell to prices that are ridiculous. So if you're looking at, for example, Bitcoin then in 2011, and people were then dumping again and the price went down again. This is normal in cryptocurrency, but that doesn't have yet the usability that it should have. But it always climbs. So my advice and what I will do is I won't sell anything in October. I will buy.
Correct.
Because I'm thinking about this long term. And the only way when we're building this one in the correct way with merchants and so on, and real usability, the only way it can go long term is same as property, up. Okay? So this is something that is worth thinking about, your strategy. Your strategy, because when you are building, and if you are not successful yet today, and you have decided for some reason to start building today, okay, you have a clock ticking now. It's ticking down. It's ticking down, but you still can, with 3 meetings a day, you can turn around totally your organization and have enough commission that you don't need to use your coins.
Duly noted. That's a point I think needs to be said again. I don't know if people misunderstand the concept. If you believe in this concept for what it has to offer and the saving grace, let's put it in that context. The fact that this is a do-over and a chance for people to regain control of their life. How many people can you save? You will be able to make a massive amount of income, because unlike when we had a chance to get started in the business, you more so than anything than me, when you started talking about this company, Mr. Liback, it was air. There was nothing to offer.
Absolutely nothing here.
We are in a whole different stratosphere of offering now, and awareness have opened up. So now you don't just have to open your mouth. People are looking for you to talk cryptocurrency because they might have heard, if you have been advertising properly, if you have been putting up on Facebook who you are, if you're branding yourself with the One Life brand, the One Coin brand, the One Academy brand, they will be looking for you to ask you, how do I get involved? What is this crypto thing? I'm hearing it again. I'm hearing it again. So this mentorship call is to help you guys understand that it is imperative that we build the organization. And the umbrella that we're moving under with this one for all for one concept is a whole united force with a system that believes, and as you notice, we have the top leadership that don't think about anything else but getting the job done. And that's you, Mr. Liback, and we thank you. We thank you for holding the fort, because we know one dream team could be no team if you didn't hold a fort. And you have held one dream team together along with Jose Gordo and all the other top leaders that's there that's still part of one dream team. But it's fair to say that you have had and you have the most successful organization in One Life. Is it not fair to say that?
Yeah, most probably, yes.
You're so modest. I know different. But definitely, Mr. Liback, as we're looking to close up the call within the next 9 minutes, I want to make mention about the Caribbean Deal Shaker. Since we were talking about Deal Shaker, the Deal Shaker event for the Caribbean is going to be one of the most epic events in the whole of One Life, I believe. The way we are preparing this thing, we are holding a Deal Shaker event for 4 days. 4 days. What we're going to do here, we're going to have the gala dinner and a One World Foundation gala dinner, where we are actually going to have the coins be utilized to help children in need. We have a foundation. A speaker going to be there. See, some people's house got burned down. We have a hallway that's going to be willing to take coins to assist in that manner. So we have that whole donation process. That's going to be day 1. Day 2 will be the entire Deal Shaker Expo and Fair. There's so many things we have with merchants that's coming from abroad. Some merchants that's here locally, from jewelry to land to different deals that's going to be available overall. A lot of exotic foods in the Caribbean. You can come taste, smell, you can feel, you can come and participate with our merchants and what's happening, from ice cream to doubles. I mean, there's a wide range of food, clothing items that will be here and available on that particular day. We're going to also have a giveaway. There's a special deal created just for 2 coins that's going to offer a trip. The prize is first place, second place, third place, a trip of 2 to one of the beautiful destinations in the Caribbean, either Jamaica, St. Martin, or right here in Tobago. Win a trip for 2 luxurious trips for only 2 coins, give you a chance to participate in that. So look out for that particular deal that we'll be drawing on that particular day at the expo. Day 3 will be the master class. Day 3 is going to be a host of different speakers, all black diamonds, crown diamonds, whoever are coming to participate. So far, we got confirmation from about 3 black diamonds that will be here. And they'll be sharing on the stage, along with other persons will be sharing from the stage. So that is going to be a whole day of masterclass learning and training. That's going to be intense and really, really exotic and sexy, I believe. And then day 4. I don't think there's ever been a Deal Shaker event that had a day 4. Our day 4 will be a cool down. Cool down, that means the Caribbean, they like to professionally lime, Mr. Liback. Lime is a word for hangout, so we call it professionally liming. So we're going to take a plane to our neighboring country, Tobago, and we're going to head across to Tobago, and we're going to have a beach barbecue cool down. This is where everybody's going to socialize. We're going to have some coconut water. We're going to have the beach. We're going to go and visit the coral reef. They're going to have the nylon pool. There's some different little special things that happen in our island that's like must see, like has not been around the world before. So we're gonna have that cool long effect, which means, you know, everybody just take their mind down a little bit, re-energize being around this like-minded people as well. So everybody leave with some energy. And that, my friends, is our Deal Shaker Expo coming July 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. So that period of July, from the 3rd week of July, I strongly believe everyone needs to position themselves strategically to participate at this event. Mr. Liback, I say all of that to hear what say you.
Yeah, that is sounding almost too good to you know, to turn down. I actually didn't know that it's those dates before, so I will try to, you know, also do my best, not try. I will make sure to get it in the calendar, because I'm actually heading to Argentina. I think it's the week after, you said.
Yes, the week after the 29th, you'll be in Argentina, sir. And any moment you touch down on this side of the earth, I know you will make sure you're here the week before, and I will be following you to Argentina because you speak English, and I know I know I'll be able to hear some English from you in Argentina. So definitely, the main leader over there in Argentina, Alejandro, he has confirmed that he will be here with his beautiful wife, his new bride. He will be here for our Deal Shaker event. Expo, he will be part of it. Marco confirmed he will be a part of it. There's a lot of persons that's confirmed.
That sounds extremely good. So it looks like I will see you guys there then.
Ah, Bodo! Big business, big business. So, Mr. Liback, man, as we close off, man, any closing words, any closing thoughts, anything you want to just share? Like, you know, just tell people.
I think make it easy for yourself. Don't, you know, mix up. Don't get stuck in the study phase also, because it's all about learning by doing this business. So don't complicate it. This is the most important. Just let the ride take you. You need to know what you want. That's the thing. Just decide. Make your goal planning, you know, write it on the refrigerator, wherever when you see it, and repeat it for yourself, and make sure to do your 3 meetings a day. Don't complicate it, just go for it. And I wish you all the luck, and the luck will come by practice. Believe me. So go and take what belongs to you. Go and take what belongs to you, and what is meant for you to have. You're meant to be rich. That's all I have to say today. And God bless you.
Mr. Stefan Liback, man, in closing, brother, there's some things that you said that stuck out, and I want to repeat it. 3 meetings a day brings freedom your way. And according to one of the greatest golfers, whoever would have said that, luck is by practicing, man. You get lucky with a lot of practice. So let's get lucky and let's get out there and practice, man. Tell a story, man. Tell a story. And according to Jim Rohn, every time you tell a story, you're going to get better. So your 1 in 10 average might grow to 2 in 10. Why? Because you're getting better. Why? Because you're getting lucky, because you're practicing. Simple thoughts.
Yeah. Simple thoughts.
Simple thoughts. So I thank you.
See you on the top, guys. See you on the top.
Thank you. See you, brother. See you, brother. Mr. Gordon Stennis, thanks for your appreciation, your attendance, brother. All right, guys.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
And good morning to everybody else.